What's up, guys? My name is Mario.
My name is Geezuss.
My name's Pao.
I'm Raul.
Welcome back to the Vive con Huevos podcast. Otro Martes con Huevos. Episodio 71. 71.
Nice. Wow, we made it to our 70s.
We are 30 away from
29.
29 away from 100. When you both said 29, I was like, wait, hold up, what?
They're the good ones at
Yeah.
math. We're the creatives. You guys are the analyticals.
For real. Also, shout out to Cups by Brie for the beautiful
As you
cups.
may notice, we're
And
Crafts by Brie.
what'd I say?
Cups.
Oh, let's start that
Thanks
over
for the
again.
cups.
Yeah.
Where's your
Crafts
I left
by
it over there
Brie.
because I'm afraid to drop it.
Same.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh. They really did leave it over there. All
So
right.
shout out to the Cups by Crafts by Brie. Wow.
It's a beautiful cup if you guys are
Yeah,
watching.
it's nice.
And our compadre for bringing them or buying them.
Has our
Yes.
names on them.
Handles.
Thank you, Raul.
Handles.
It does.
Our handles.
Or for my name.
Handles.
Yeah.
Comadre Pao.
Technically,
Beautiful
was my
cups.
name.
Yeah, no, I thought she was ignoring me this whole time because I told her that I wanted a tumbler. And then, well,
I think this is
little
why she
did
was
I know.
ignoring
Yeah,
you.
that's why she was ignoring me.
It's funny because I was just telling Mario the other day, I know a lot of you are a huge fan of his Bart cup, but I just can't take him seriously as he's like sitting here holding his Bart cup and I'm like editing videos
Trying
and
to have a
trying
serious
to have
conversation.
a serious conversation and he's just sitting there with
Just
the
there.
Bart cap. Yeah. And Bart is like staring at me in the face. I was like, I can't do this. And so I think Raul somehow picked up on that energy. It
Yeah.
was like, I'm going to get us matching cups.
But thank you, Raul. We
Yes,
appreciate it,
thank
bro.
you.
You're welcome.
I feel like it's unique.
The cup,
Seeing
yeah.
that, yeah. And then if,
Yeah.
they, if someone sees like, oh, that's from the Vive con Huevos pod.
I agree, but it's
yeah.
just funny. Like I'm
Well-
like editing comadreandos and the Bart cup is just
It was more for like the serious situations, and I'm over here like what I would have said,
I
just
I
sipping
think
on
it
a
was
big
the
ass
one where
Bart
you're
cup.
talking about like your parents.
It was the
and-
generational guilt
Yeah,
episode.
right.
Yeah,
And so I was editing that podcast where somebody asked us a question about it, and I was editing that
reel.
reel, and I was like, I can't take him seriously. Like he's over here trying to like be deep and talk about like all these like internal traumas and shit. It's just Bart staring at me. Yeah, it's like I know. So now we have beautiful matching cups.
yeah. I'm really excited.
Me too.
Branded cups.
I even poured my drink from my other cup. into
I know
this
I'm
one, too.
like really scared to like I want it, but like I'm really scared because I just cleaned these couches, and then I have the michelada and it's red.
Why don't you drink some though? It's like this.
Bro, I'm a child.
He is a child.
I fucking
He-
cannot.
and then he's going to chug it, and then he's going to have to pee in 3 minutes.
Yeah,
Confirm.
también.
Confirm both those things.
Yeah. Where was it yesterday? That we went out to Novo?
peed on yourself?
And I was like, no, I felt like I needed to pee. Like
He did. He got up to pee like every 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. Broke the seal too early, I think.
yeah, which was nice. We went to the one in IB. We actually really enjoyed that one.
It's all mental.
The pee?
The pee?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hell no. Once
No,
you pee,
it's
you have
not.
to keep
Yeah.
going.
If you focus, you can hold it in.
That's so bad for you.
Yeah, that your bladder can rupture,
But let's
right?
just.
Your bladder can rupture. Am I,
I
just
don't know.
making
You
that
were
up?
the one that was
I mean,
almost
unless
a
you're
nurse.
drinking too much.
Oh, wait. You too. Do you know?
I don't know.
Let me look it up. I have the laptop right here. But anyways,
I mean, I would
yeah.
assume. I mean, either
Your
you can get
appendix
some kind of
bursts.
infection, or at least women
A
get
UTI.
infections.
But it sounded like you had a beer, then you went to go pee, then had a beer.
It got to
That's
that-
basically
it got
where
to
we
that
were
point,
at. Yeah.
You can't explode with one beer. I've seen you drink like 20 in one sitting.
I know
This
it's
is
crazy.
true. We were just, what was I telling you the other day?
Or when I said that I really need to start switching from beer to whiskey.
Oh yeah, and I was like, yeah, because your issue is that like you chug 10 beers in an hour.
Oh,
like,
also, so
drink.
Andy, Mike from Cisco and Mike and Coachella. I was gonna say Coach Angel, Coachella Angel. We're revamping the weight loss challenge, beginning June 1st. So we were talking about like how I wanted to stop drinking beer as much and start changing my palate to like
Like
whiskey.
almost simply say as
Yeah.
much.
It was because that's all I
He's
love
got to
beer.
cover
Like,
his bases.
Yeah.
If you see him drinking beer,
Well, it's because I like beer, and like in el verano sí se antoja. And like sometimes I'm working, as like, dude, all I'm thinking about is just a freaking popping open a cold one after work.
I challenge you guys 120 days, no alcohol.
That's
Go.
Damn,
rough.
that's 3 months?
4 months.
4 months.
It's doable.
Are you trying to do like whiskey or whiskey with soda water, Coke?
No. It's either. Well, I want to start gradually. So like I'm gonna go like whiskey with like soda water or mineral water, and then like
Then
taper
cut
down.
it out to
Yeah,
So
just
we
whiskey.
decided that for the summer you were gonna do tequila.
yeah,
waters.
tequila. It's a little bit more on like the fresher side. So
Margaritas,
no,
'cause
just
those have too much
straight.
sugar.
Yeah.
diet
What about
margaritas.
the Topo Chicos?
Pues sí,
Yeah.
con Topo Chico.
Oh,
O sea,
like
no-
the drink.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
like the
the
seltzers?
seltzers.
I don't
like
know
the
what
same
their
thing.
I don't know what their sugar content is though. No, because if you're just doing like the mineral water and the tequila, there's no added sugar. But the Topo Chicos, like if they have flavors and stuff, there's gonna be the added sugar.
What if you do like Coke
And
Zero?
they're gonna be a lot easier for him to
Coke
drink
Zero.
Coke Zero. So I think my thing was like, well, if you do the straight liquor, it's not gonna be as easy for you to drink that like you drink the 5 beers back to back. Well, you'll still drink a lot.
And
because
later on, I'm just pounding fucking
as
soda
a
water.
human, you don't know how
Yeah.
to. That's my fear. Actually, that is my fear. But we're gonna test it out. Not at your pool, I promise.
No, it's the first thing I said. As soon as it started getting hot, we were in IB at the Novo, and I was like, man, I can't wait till it starts getting hotter so we can go to Raul's dad's house.
Yeah.
We won't test the tequila theory there. I promise.
Fucked up. Anyways, so holding your urine for too long can weaken your bladder muscles and make you more likely to develop a urinary tract infection. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Not if you tell yourself no. It's all mental.
I don't know, man. If you've never had a UTI, don't ever get one. They suck.
How would you know if you have one? Does it hurt?
It like burns.
I don't
when
know
you
for
pee,
men, but
I think.
for
Yeah, no, I never
women,
had
it
one.
just feels like you always have to pee, but you don't. It's just like this like sensation of having to pee, and like you sit down and nothing comes out. It's horrible.
But if you're having to go to pee and you pee, you're good.
If you what?
If you have to go to pee and you're peeing, you're good then. It's only if you have to go pee but you're not peeing and it burns.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Well, okay. So UTI can come from holding in your pee for too long. So if you feel like, oh, now I need to pee, go to the bathroom and pee. But when I say too long, it's like when you're at like the like about to burst moment. Like that's when it's like, okay, like questionable. I
should.
could get a
Yeah.
UTI out of this. But that would have to be like hours. Like say you're at Coachella and like camping out for someone and you don't want to leave and you've been there for like 5 hours. Yeah. And
Just
you've had
grab
to
a
pee the
bottle.
whole time.
Just grab a jug.
Well, yeah,
it's
it's a lot
easier
easier
for
for
us,
men,
yeah.
and I think that's why it's not as common in men than it is in women. But
I can't hold it in that long. Like if I need to pee, I need to pee.
Yeah.
If it's nighttime, no one's gonna see your wet trousers. So
Anyways, this is a weird conversation. Weird way to start
For
this.
real. Anyways,
It's only setting us up for the weirder it's gonna get, though.
speaking of life moments and holding in
Pee.
things.
Just weird moments.
Yeah. I wanted to talk about this a few weeks ago, but I totally slipped my mind. We got like lost in conversation. But I was at a stoplight the other day.
Oh yeah.
And usually I'm very like anxious and I'm in a rush for no fucking reason. And I get to a stoplight and let's say if someone's in front of me and as soon as the light turns green, I'm that guy that honks at you.
Yeah.
I give you that little like, hey, turn. This particular day, I was at the stoplight and I was about to somebody. I wasn't even in the rush. I think I was coming home.
No, you're just so quick to honk at people.
Yeah, fucking I hate slow people.
I hate people that honk.
I hate slow people. Like fucking go. Green means go. But so I'm at the stoplight. I think I was coming home. And the light had just turned green. But what was frustrating me is that the whole time that we were at the stoplight, I could see inside of the guy's car in front of me, and he had his phone.
He was on
him.
his phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
Hate
frustrating.
that shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, pay attention.
attention.
So I was about like
attention.
Yeah, put attention. So I was about to hit the claxon, the pito, and
The
then
horn?
the horn. Tócame el pito. Have you ever seen that video?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'll show you later. And as soon as I was about to hit it, a car just zooms right past, going that like he ran the red light. And I was like, dude, like if we would have, like if I
would've honked.
would have honked or we would have gone when the light turned green, like I'm pretty sure I would have been dead. Because that car was
That car
going
would've hit
fast
you.
as fuck. Because we were right over here on the main street.
you would have killed someone.
He would have ran us.
Like he
over.
would have ran into Mario's car.
So someone's
Yeah.
coming straight while you guys were making a
But
turn.
if you would have beeped and had him move, you would have killed someone.
Or that.
Or yeah, but
One or the other.
That's
You
not the
would have killed
situation
you or
here.
killed
Jesus
the other
fucking looking at the worst. So no, I was going straight, and they were turning left. So I was
Yeah.
So they ran that red light, and we venían en putiza because they were coming down the hill. So venían en chinga, and I was like, dude, like I almost died right now. So that kind of like put things into perspective of how like you are where you're supposed to be situation, and don't rush things. Because that moment I was like, yo, like Like I was like, fuck, I could have.
Yeah.
I would have been roadkill right
I don't
now.
know if I ever told you this, but a long time ago, somebody told me that when you run a red light, you fast forwarded your life. And I like, it really put things into perspective for me. So like when you're coming up to a yellow light, like you have two decisions. Like you can either speed up and go, or you can start to slow down and stop at the red light, right? So that's like where you make your conscious decision of where you want to put your life at. But if you actually run the red light, you've now like fast forwarded, and you can be in situations that you technically weren't supposed to be in, because like, you know, like maybe the car is about to crash, but you ran the red light. So now you're there, you're not supposed to, you're supposed to be behind the red light. And ever since that person told me this, I was like, solid. Never run a red light. Like, never fast forwarding my life. So, but yeah, I mean,
do you guys run yellow lights?
I do. I'm
Pretty
definitely
often?
the kind of person that steps on
Yeah.
it.
Isn't that the same thing?
Yeah, but I make that decision consciously.
There's a
I don't
rule.
know.
You know, in
It's
the
still
before
yellow.
the semaphoros, there's solid white lines. If you're past that white solid line, it's safe to go through the yellow. But if you haven't approached that solid white line on the sides, you'll notice it once you start driving. You should probably start breaking down and stop. It's kind of like your time frame.
Well, it's happened though where I'm like, maybe
Solid white
a
line.
car,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the crosswalk, no?
It's
Like,
like, it's
like your
like 3
crosswalk?
cars length
Really?
before you get to the actual
Yeah.
like
Semaphore.
intersection, I guess. You know, it's like
I'm gonna have to pay attention.
like the whole time it's like broken white.
Yeah.
And then it's
Once
solid.
you start getting to an intersection, it goes
okay.
solid.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I thought you were talking about the crosswalk.
Well, I was thinking line this way, not line. So the lines on the side,
Yeah.
like that make
The
the
actual
lanes.
lane.
Yeah. Huh. I actually
Yeah,
didn't know
if
that
you-
rule.
If you start braking from like before, if you're before and it's yellow, you should start braking and you'll stop right on time.
If you're going the speed limit.
Yeah.
If you're going the speed limit.
If you're going the speed limit and you already passed it, you'll make it.
Yeah. Interesting.
I didn't know that.
That's good to know.
But what
Keep an eye
happens
out
if
for
you're
that.
like in the thing and it turns yellow as you're in the lane?
You'll make it.
You'll
Yeah,
make
to
it.
make
You'll
it.
make
That's
it?
right. If
So
you're
just
within the
speed
white
up?
line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Or
that still a
just keep
ticket?
going
Or
the
you just
speed
keep going
limit.
the way you're going.
I don't know.
Like what qualifies a ticket? Like running a yellow?
If you're
I know
Running.
red, obviously, but
Well,
what?
remember the ticket I got, and I went on yellow. I was turning into Terra Nova.
Yeah, but that cop was a dick.
I know. I was turning into Terra Nova, and the light was
To the
green.
Costco?
No,
No.
to where the Marshalls is and the Spartan Final.
Or
Terra
okay,
Nova
okay,
Plaza.
Terra Nova Plaza. Yeah, yeah.
I was like turning in, and the light as I started turning was green, but it like instantly turned yellow, like as I started to turn, and the car in front of me stopped because the car in front of him stopped. So then I like ended my turn on a red light, and he pulled me over, and he was like, "You went on the yellow, like were you in a hurry?" And I was like, "Fuck," but I didn't, and I didn't know how to like say I didn't without it sounding like I was gonna argue, you know, like I was arguing. So then I just sent that shit to Mr. Ticket, and I won. But point is, I went on a yellow. Well, I technically went on a green.
You
but
went
like,
on the green,
Yeah,
yeah.
and he still gave me a ticket.
Yeah.
He's a total dick about it too.
I think if you stop inside at any point and you're red,
Well,
But that wasn't my fault.
it was just so congested. It was like rush hour. So I was like, there was a shit ton of people going into the placita, and it was also like I think like 5, 6 in the afternoon. So it was,
Yeah.
and yes, they get so congested right there because the
the freeway.
the freeway is right there, and like everyone's trying to go in. So yeah, she went on green, but it was like bumper to bumper as the light turned green or they were turning. And then like the whole time we were like in traffic going into the plaza, it was like turning from green to yellow to red.
Yeah.
That's usually how it goes.
That's definitely the order. No, but yeah, I don't know what constitutes. I think it's once you're on red. Like you don't get a ticket if you turn on yellow unless you speed up.
Unless it's like, you know how you know it lasts like 2 seconds?
It's like
the
30
yellow?
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like once you know that it's like, damn, like
never mind.
You know when
Yeah.
I should have done this, and you just go.
I also feel like it's more of a danger if you just like cold brake because the car behind you probably thinks you're gonna go, right? So then
I always make sure like there's no one around me before I.
It's
Make
never
your
your fault if
decision.
you get rear-ended.
this is true.
Does
That's
that
a shitty
constitute that?
rule.
Like if
I think it's a pretty shitty rule because it could be.
like it could be that driver's like what's it like I wanted to road rage real quick and then I was like no never mind.
Yeah,
And
or
then
like you
just-
brake check someone and then they were like,
I used to brake check people a lot, but then I started
Yeah, you
getting
did.
like super scared because then the whole dash cam thing, like the dash cam started getting like super popular, And then Teslas now have cameras on like every single corner.
Yeah.
And if there's a Tesla next to you, they can use that footage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep. Teslas are always watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Even when they're parked, right?
Yeah, they can. If they have it on.
Yeah.
The Sentry mode.
That's what it's called, Sentry mode. I saw a TikTok the other day and they were talking about that. It's like, this is why I always have my Sentry mode on. Because like somebody ran into them in the parking lot and like they weren't in the car. And then I was like, huh. Anyways. Glad you didn't run the red light.
Yeah.
I wanted to go.
I know.
That, but,
I was like, not the pillow, not the pillow.
Oh.
You are where you need to be.
But you are where you need to be.
Yeah.
And you didn't kill someone.
Or
They
get
almost killed me, Jesus. They almost killed me.
You also
My
didn't
dad
get
does that shit a lot, dude. He fucking honks at people left and
Oh,
right.
God.
He broke the fucking horn, the horn on the van. Like it sounds like.
So now he can't honk
No,
anymore?
it honks, but it sounds like instead of a normal honk, it just sounds like.
I flip people off. And then they get
Do
scared. Yeah.
Like, do you like drive by them and then like flip them off? Or
No,
what do
like
you
if
do?
I'm in front of them, I just stick my finger out and I just flip them off and I don't move.
Oh, like that lady that got
No.
pissed off at us when we went to the coffee shop and we were
Oh,
crossing the
that
street.
was crazy.
We went to a coffee shop this weekend and we were crossing we were waiting to cross the street. And then por fin se despejó and we were crossing. And then some lady nos empezó a aventar la madre because we were crossing the street. But
Like,
it's
I wasn't expecting her to wait.
Yeah.
You know, I was walking
the
really
traffic, yeah.
slow to make sure that I would make it after her. And she got all mad. I was like, okay,
fuck,
lady.
you're the one that decided to stop.
Yeah. We were also crossing the street illegally. Yes. It
But
wasn't
jaywalking doesn't exist no more.
it doesn't. Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. It wasn't illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not illegal anymore?
No.
Why?
They took that rule away. As
Yeah.
long as you're crossing the street and there's no cars coming, you can cross the street if you have a hand. At least in downtown.
What if you
Well, I
don't
have
have?
two.
But yeah.
What do you mean if you have a hand?
like
Like
the
if you have
like
the
the,
little
the
hand.
stop hand, the stoplight.
Like when you're walking, you have the hand or the little
Oh, but it
guy.
has to be in a crosswalk.
No. No, you can cross the street wherever.
Yeah, because jaywalking is crossing it wherever, right?
Yeah.
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 So
Sorry.
I don't think the light matters then.
No,
right?
it doesn't. Sorry. I don't know why.
You're just throwing out facts.
Yeah.
High five.
I don't know. I don't believe that.
Yeah, I know. I don't
The
want
jaywalking?
Yeah.
Look it up.
I'm
I
gonna-
swear.
I'm gonna set my
I know
ticket
for
here.
a fact.
Yeah, for real.
At least
I'm
in
gonna
the
send you
gas
the
lamp.
invoice.
At least in the gas lamp, it's like that because there's people crossing the street
Yeah.
left and right everywhere. But yeah.
Since January 1st, 2023, it's been legal for pedestrians to jaywalk across downtown San Diego streets.
Oh,
So it's
just
just
downtown.
Oh, it's just
downtown.
downtown. Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know exactly where, but I knew downtown. for sure.
Jaywalking refers to not using intersection crosswalks to get from one side of the street to another, according to California's new Freedom to Walk Act. Bruh. How about y'all clear the bums?
Okay, so you're a honker. You flip people off. What do you do?
Bro, it was road rage as fuck.
Yeah?
By road rage in like my own little world. I hate it when people stare at me when they're turning into me or driving towards me. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Just stare 'em back.
Yeah, like they just stare at you. It's like, what? What
I
do you
know
want?
that is really annoying. I'm definitely a yeller. Like, I yell at people. I
Jesus
know
used
they
to
can't
blow
hear
kisses
me,
at people. I was
I
in the
think
car
that would
when he
fucking
would do
annoy me.
that. He would do that. He would just blow kisses at them. And since I was riding shotgun, it was like, well, what the fuck do you think they're thinking?
Yeah,
Why
I
would
haven't
you
done
do
that in a while.
To like piss them off or?
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
If I was
Like,
the
Because
other
everybody
person,
mean mugs.
Yeah.
Like when they're driving.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like the best thing you should do is just blow kisses.
if I was the other person, I would be pissed off. if
Yeah,
they
it's
were
like,
just
what
blowing
the
kisses.
fuck?
You just
Yeah.
blow kiss at me. What?
we
Yeah,
do.
that's
I've done a flip off drive by too, where like someone almost hit us, and then the lady got mad at us. I was driving, and then everyone in my car just stuck their hands out and just flipped her off, and she got scared. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Road rage scares the fuck out of me now.
Yeah,
Like
it's
all
pretty
these
scary.
like random videos that pop up now. Like, oh, they had road rage, and the other guy had like a conceal and carry, and just like pop smoke at the next
Yeah.
light.
Yeah.
Like,
Just because you have a concealed carry doesn't mean you can just go around shooting people.
Well, no, but I think it was like the road rage gets so bad that the other person is like so and like just pissed off that they're like, oh, sí, perro, and they just shoot him.
Would they shoot him?
Mangarea. ¿Cómo se dice?
Mangarean?
No, that's not how you say it. I don't know. I'm not gonna try saying it anymore.
You think you would shoot someone over road rage?
No.
No.
Even if you had a gun?
No.
No.
I think Jesus.
I don't know,
Jesus
your road
is smile right now.
I know.
This is kind
I'm
of
not saying I'm
freaking me
doing
out.
it. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think they would shoot you. But maybe they could shoot you.
I don't
Oh,
know.
they'll
There's some
definitely
crazy
shoot you.
people.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's
There's
people
actual
that shoot
videos,
each other
yeah.
like driving,
Yeah.
shooting.
Yeah. No, like I'm talking like facts. Like I'm not talking about like.
You know, that's one of my irrational fears, that like I'm gonna be driving and somebody's just gonna shoot me in my car. Like I don't know why, but I always like what would I do?
She's just
I-
like,
I swear, I don't know why. It's just something that always goes through my mind. Like, what would happen if I'm just at the stop sign and I turn and the guy pulls out a gun? Like,
Why would he pull?
I don't know, because there's crazy people out in this world. Maybe I watch too many movies. I
you
don't
just
know.
gotta like probably flash him and he's gonna be like, oh,
Oh,
okay,
no, okay,
cool.
never mind.
Later.
Never mind.
He goes like,
For all you audio listeners, bro had a pew pew in one hand and then just pictured him.
just took the
Yeah.
cell phone camera out with the other. Take a picture.
Yeah, no, but I was talking about like there's been actual incidents here
Yeah.
in San Diego and here and where we like around where we live too, where like right down this main road, ha pasado, where like they'll have road rage, someone cut somebody off, and then the other person had a gun, and at the next light just tas.
Yeah.
It's like beef in real life.
It happened like
Yeah.
not too long. Well, a couple years ago, right? At
It's
least
been
the
at
last
least a
one that I
year.
remember.
I think it's been in the past year.
So yeah, people do it. They're wild, but you used to have really bad road
I used to have
rage.
really
Definitely
bad road
controlled
rage.
it a lot.
Yeah.
But when we first
Well,
started
it
dating.
just scares me now, like
Yeah.
that whole situation, and like that for a while, I feel like we would see it a lot. Like people were just shooting people over road rage, and then I stopped, and then I started getting on my dad's case and my sister's case because they both have road rage like crazy, and I was like, yo, you have my nieces in the back, chill.
yeah.
And they pues tres mujeres, o sea, ¿qué van a hacer? Like they stop at Target or whatever, and like let's say they follow you, like what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
And then it would scare me more because I had really bad road rage and I would follow people. Not like stalking them, but like on the street, I'd be like, oh yeah. And then I would get up behind them and I would just start flashing my lights.
And what?
I
Do you
would
want to
stab.
fight?
No, I would bitch out later. Like then I
okay.
would be like, yo, I'm wasting my gas. And I would like pop up a U-turn somewhere.
At one point, this is when he still had the Lexus. Like I could feel it in his driving. Like I had no idea what was going on. Like I'd be like on my phone or like super aloof to the situation, and then all of a sudden I'd be like, he's fucking fighting with someone, and like I'd look up and he was like either like right next to the car, like not letting him get into the other lane, like always some crazy shit. And I think one time I got really mad at you because you like sped up like really fast on
And
like a residential street, and I was like, no.
Well, I
bro.
sped up and they had a kid in the car. I think. Was that time?
Oh, maybe.
There was a few times. But no, what I really
Well,
like.
ever since you got the Jeep, you have like no.
Oh
road
yeah,
rage.
fuck yeah! That's like 10 miles to the gallon right there. Fuck that, I'm not road raging. But no, what I really used to really like doing was when I was in the freeway and someone would cut me off, I would try to like kind of corner them in between, like let's say they were on the far right lane and like they andaban en prisa because I knew they were trying to cut people off, or they were trying to cut me off at least. So I was trying to see like their patterns in the traffic. And then once I saw them like get between a slow car, I would like speed up and then get into the lane next to them, and I would just box them in. So if they would slow down, I would slow down. And if they would speed up, I would speed up. And I would not let them fucking move. And let's say a next lane would move, like would clear out and they would move into that lane. I just fucking sped up and I would do the same thing, and I just keep doing it.
And Roxy would speed up really fast.
Yeah, well, that's when I had the
it
Lexus, so I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
Then. Horrible times.
Sounds dangerous.
It was
It was,
very
yeah.
dangerous. Mario put my life in danger plenty of times.
But that's when I would race my car.
You
So
hear that,
I was,
Mom?
I was pretty good at driving.
You hear that, Mom?
You put my life at risk texting and driving.
You
Hella swervies.
want to talk about texting and
I
driving?
don't text and drive. I post.
You want to talk about texting and driving?
I post and drive. I TikTok and drive. This guy
Bruh.
fucking plays Pokemon Go
And drive?
and drives.
I have a question.
For who?
Okay.
That's really exciting.
So, okay, because this just happened to me the other day. We're driving. We're at a stoplight. You pull out your phone. You get a ticket. You can't
Okay.
be
yeah.
on your phone at the
Yeah.
stoplight. What
Unless
if you're on a
changing
bike?
music.
What if you're on a bike?
Yeah, and you're at a stop sign, bike, like not a
Yeah,
motorcycle, like an
like
actual bike. But you know how there's people that like ride their bike on the street.
Because-
You're at the stop sign, you pull out your phone. Is that not texting and driving?
No. You can't kill anybody if you're driving a bike.
Okay,
You're not gonna run someone over. You might scratch them up.
that's solid. It's because it happened that I was like at a stoplight, and then there was a cop, and then behind the cop was a guy on a bike. But I think it was like an electric bike. Like the tires were really thick.
Bikes, the ones that have a motor.
Maybe.
Still.
So I think as long if it has,
I mean, I know you're not gonna kill anybody, but you're still driving and texting.
if it has a mortar, then yeah, you can get a ticket as super brief, like research. But the
Only
bike,
to
no. So
motor
yeah,
vehicles.
there was a law proposed in 2010 that would have outlawed texting and driving while on a regular bike, but it got vetoed.
I guess my initial thought was like a DUI. Like you can't be on a bike and drive. I mean, be on a bike and drink. You'll get a DUI.
Yeah.
Anything with wheels. So that was like my thought. Not like, oh, you're gonna kill somebody, you know. But I don't know, like what constitutes the DUI on a bike.
Well, yeah, I guess I know where your train of thought is because se supone.
Because you can still endanger yourself.
Yeah,
And
and
other
they're
people.
supposed to be following like the law, right? Like the driving laws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they could cause an accident, even if they don't get hurt themselves.
Say.
Well, the guy didn't get a
themselves kill
ticket, and the
someone,
cop was right in front of him. So obviously it was.
I've been
legal,
on my
but-
phone while at a stoplight, but I was changing music, and then there was a cop next to me. And he didn't say anything.
But you probably had it super low.
Yeah.
It's because
You
I
do
have it
yeah,
done.
exactly.
And I'm just
Yeah.
like,
you don't
I'm-
make it hell out. You're not like,
Yeah.
I've had it stupid obvious, like right in the front, like fucking watching a TikTok.
I've
Jesus has
been-
that little magnet thing, or used to, in his old
I
car.
started-
Oh yeah.
And like he would like, it was cool because it was just right at his like peripheral.
That's how I play Pokemon Go.
Dude, you gotta stop, dude. You're gonna fucking crash and die.
Dangerous.
I just see if there's a Pokemon.
Bruh, you gotta see the traffic.
I see it. I go slow.
I go slow. I did get a ticket for texting and driving at a red light. But when the ticket came back, it was a different type of ticket. Like basically it was like I wasn't endangering anybody, but like I was still on my phone. So I remember because I've gotten multiple texting and driving tickets, and like they were all
Yeah.
How
that
much are
one
those?
was like $250.
yeah.
Like
And
she
you
said that
still
so
don't learn.
and she said it so
Well, 'cause I
nonchalant.
just think that-
just $250.
No, I
And
mean
then a
I
couple
haven't
of
gotten
them.
one in a
Yeah.
really long
So
time.
I'm like, how many?
How many have I gotten?
Yeah.
The last one was with
Three.
Roxy,
I've gotten
right?
three
Three?
texting and driving, one for speeding.
Almost $1,000.
No, because
Over $1,000. Yeah, I know you fight it, but
I've won all of them except one.
You
Was
have
the last
tickets?
Just paid the other.
huh?
You have tickets?
One time I got a ticket picking up my grandma at the border. I stopped in front of the Jack in the Box, and you know how it's red. I stopped and like I helped her with her stuff, and the cop pulls up behind me, and he's like, "Oh," I was like, "Bruh, just give me my
Damn,
ticket." I don't
pussy.
care." Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
You have tickets?
You know, surprisingly, I only had one ticket, and it's not for speeding. It was for my tinted windows and being on
But
my
that
phone.
was a fix.
But that's fixed.
No, and I was on my phone.
Oh.
So they got me for texting. So it's funny. I had my tia and my cousins in the car, and I really was just I was blaming my cousin. I was like, oh, I was just pulling up a game so she could like stop whining and she can play. And then the cop's like, okay, well let me see your phone, like just to verify, right? And I
You
was
should have clicked the home screen.
You
I-
have to clear your whole screen.
and
when
he
you
was
get
already
pulled
at
over.
he was already at my window, so I was like I couldn't do anything, and like I wasn't giving her the phone to play
Yeah.
anything. I was texting. So the first app that pops up is my
The
iMessages. Yeah.
No puedo esperar que me mame el bicho. What the?
Ya dejaste a esos niños. So I got the ticket for texting and driving. Then they clocked me with the fucking window tint. But that's when I had like everything murdered out.
Yeah. The last ticket I got was in the
Roxy?
Lexus. Mm-hmm.
I actually got it by your house. Fucking stupid cop, motorcycle cop.
Okay, when we first started dating, he would roll down all his windows whenever we would go on and you.
Yeah.
So
Damn,
now
you
that
just told
makes
everybody
sense.
where our role lives.
Oh shit! Bleep that out.
Yeah, no, every time I would go on that fucking street, because it was notorious. There was one specific cop that was a motorcycle cop that would get everybody. And there's a bunch of ricers around there, and like
Bunch of what?
ricers. So it was like guys with loud cars. Or Asians with loud cars.
I was about to say that sounded a little racist.
Yeah. Well, it's a term. I mean, they use it within the
Yeah.
community. But I'm all talking like I'm still part of the community. About the Asian community. Bleep that out. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So that stupid cop was notorious
there.
for like pulling people over. And yeah, when we first started dating, like it would be cold as fuck. And I'd be like, sorry, we got to roll down the windows. I see a cop. Or I would see a cop behind me. And like I already like yo ya sentía que me estaba
Yeah,
giving
he was waiting for you to speed
and I
up
would
through
just
that
roll
yellow.
everything. I would even open the quemacoco because to let more light
More
in.
light in.
And then yeah, they got me. But that was my fault. I had everything black.
Did you pay the ticket or did you fix it?
I fixed it. Well, I paid the ticket for the texting and driving.
Yeah, but I
but
meant for
the fix it ticket I paid to fix it.
Nice. Yeah. Have you guys noticed a lot of extra motorcycle cops out lately?
There was a shit ton.
There was a ton.
There was a fuck ton. This past month, 2 weeks.
I was driving. I got on the freeway and there was like no joke, 3 motorcycle cops. What?
Just keeps fighting.
I'm not going to be offended. No one asked me if I got tickets, but okay. You guys continue your conversations.
Oh my bad. Have you gotten any tickets? Jesus?
No, I don't. I have a clean record.
That's why you wanted to share that information. Whatever,
like,
show off.
His socks have ears. He don't got no tickets.
I'm gonna need
Really?
to take a picture
Like,
of your
never
socks.
pulled
I
over either?
abide from the. The only time I got pulled over are twice, and they were both when I didn't have a license. One was a DUI check. They just saw me, and I was a kid. And I was like, okay. I was like, have you been drinking? I was like, no, sir. And then they just let me go. And then the other one,
Was in a park.
no, it was just on Bonita
Oh,
Road.
I know that story.
You know that
Yeah, I
story.
Oh,
that
that's another one.
Don't say it.
Yeah.
And then
I won't say it.
and this was on Bonita Road, also going the reverse way. And there was just a random stop during the day, and they were just asking where we were going. And that's it. And when both times I didn't have a license. So.
Well, but they never asked for it or anything.
Right now that you said the DUI checkpoint, it reminded me of when I was in nursing school. And I feel like before there was a lot more DUI checkpoints around here than now. Or maybe just I'm a lot more aloof to it. Like, where we just don't
I
go out
haven't
as
seen
much.
one in a while. But
Yeah, but we haven't
could
seen
be
one in
that.
a while. But when I was in nursing school, and like let's say we would go out or something, I would, before coming home on my last trip, or let's say I had to drop somebody off, I would put on my scrubs top, and I would put my
Badge on?
my badge on.
So they think you're coming home
Yeah.
from work.
Did you
Smart.
ever get pulled over?
No,
Oh.
I luckily never got pulled over. I mean, I would go through DUI checkpoints
Yeah.
y me dejaban pasar.
Now that I think about it.
Or I would take Jesus's when Jesus
Uber
first
thing?
started Ubering. You know how they would make you put the Uber
sign.
the
Stickers?
the sticker. Yeah, Jesus gave me one once, and I had it on.
I got paid once for going through a DUI. Like they asked me, hey, are you willing to take a test and we'll pay you $20? It's like, yeah, sure. It was coincidentally the day I didn't drink and I went out. And then they swabbed me and then they made me do the breathalyzer. And then they gave me $20, like, on your way.
Was it in PB?
No, it was here on H Street, like in front of that church.
The cops gave you money?
Yeah. Well, like the cops stopped me and then
That
they pulled me to
bribery.
the
Just
side.
sucked off a bum right there.
They just had to swab me and do the breathalyzer. Yeah. And then
Really?
they just gave me $20 and I was on my way.
I remember in PB they would make you like they had the cops like on the side. I don't know if you guys remember that, and they would make you do the breathalyzer. Not, but if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You were just random pedestrians just walking by, and then they would give you like a little certificate of like
I passed.
you get passed or not passed, and if you didn't pass, what your
your
blood levels
BAC?
were. Yeah.
I've never done a breathalyzer before.
I think I only did it that once in PB, but we were just walking around.
I know somebody that carries a breathalyzer in her purse with her.
There's this one time we drank more than we should have. And there's a Jack in the Box at my house. Like, oh, it'd be harmless to go to Jack in the Box. So we went to Jack in the Box and we parked there and we're eating. And all you know is you see like 6 cop cars show up behind us. It's like, what is going on? And I guess they pulled over someone, but they pulled them over like right behind us. Like I could not leave. Like they were just
Oh,
all
shit.
parked behind me.
Oh shit.
So me and my friend were just in the car eating Jack in the Box, all
Munching.
drunk. Yeah.
Cracking open a Four Locos.
And then a cop comes by. He's like, "Hey, are you guys okay?" He's like, "Yeah, we're just eating." He's like, "Oh, is this your trash on the floor?" Technically, it was, but luckily we still had our bags in the car too. And we're like, "Oh no, our stuff is over here." It's like, "Okay, well, drive safe." It's like, "Well, thank you."
Damn.
Damn, that is kind of creepy. Like scary, no?
Yeah.
'Cause, like he could have been like, all right, let me check. Like,
And it turns out that the car that they pulled over passed because they let him go after a while. But it was like 6 cars, 6 cop cars. So I was
They
scared.
always over.
right? Always so many cops.
And then I drove.
Well, I don't
home.
know how true this is. I have a friend that, well, he's in the Navy, but he was a police for the Navy. Anyway, he would tell me. Well, he told me once was that if you see more than one cop car pulling over a car, is that they either had like a warrant for their arrest or there's something like there something popped up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a reason for it.
Yeah, there's a reason for it.
Like
so
they need the backup.
yeah, who knows if that time maybe he was just like pasó muchas luces and they're like, oh, this guy might run away or
Maybe.
might peel off. So they asked for more backup, but yeah,
And all of Chula Vista looking for cops, and
for real.
they're all jacking the fuck.
Weren't y'all short-staffed?
Well, that's enough about cops, guys. We went on about that for like 30 minutes.
I know. Send us in your cool stories, guys, into comadreando.
Yes.
Oh shit, my
Do you
bad.
have any crazy
How many tickets do you have?
DUIs?
At what point do they take away your license for tickets?
Well,
I've
no,
seen
you
8 points on
Really?
the license.
Oh, it's because you deal with the truck drivers.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Yeah, I don't know. 10 maybe?
Let's Google it.
The one ticket that I wasn't able to fight was when I got pulled over in Mario's car because it was a speeding ticket and I was going illegal speed limit. And I had to take like a course. Like what is it, like driving school?
Yeah.
I had to go to driving school. And so that didn't hit. So it ended up like not hitting my driving record. But if I wouldn't have done it, then it would have. 4
So
points. Oh.
California will suspend your driver's license for 6 months if you accumulate 4 points within 1 year, 6 points within 2 years, and 8 points within 3 years.
And all of those 3 is just for 6 months?
I mean, I'm assuming there's more to it. That was just like the first thing that popped into Google.
No, you know. Up to 8 points.
Don't get them, guys.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. But anyways, you guys down for a quick pause?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Break. Pause.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. What?
Welcome back to another Vive con Huevos episode.
Imagine. Episode número.
Número 72. Part 1. What? Chew and swallow, Jesus. Chew and swallow.
Thank you, Jovi.
Oh, yeah, shout out Jovi.
I was gonna say you guys should watch Late Night with the Devil.
Fuck that.
Is it scary?
That
movie?
shit sounds,
It sounds like a
scary
scary
as fuck.
It's a creepy movie.
Creepy or
Hell
horror?
no.
It's a horror movie, but it's
Well, you like creepy, gory shit, no?
Like
He's like, I watch it, but I'm scared.
I like horror movies. Like I don't like gory movies.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
what is it?
I like getting scared. Like if it starts getting like all like crazy violent, like I'm like that's not.
Like, we would be watching some weird shit at your house.
Yeah. Like, but I like scary movies. Like if it's gonna be like just like Saw, that it's just like
Yeah.
you know, like makes you kind of like
Yeah.
like you can feel all the snaps.
I like
I
those.
I don't like that.
this one's the premise is pretty much they release an 80s clip of a late night TV show or 90s, I don't know. It's an old one. And they're showing it's the most controversial episode ever and they show the whole episode of what happened. But that's the premise and weird stuff goes on during that episode. That aired live.
Well, it's like that haunted house. I think it's here in California where you had to sign a waiver to get in, and there's like a long ass wait list. But like, I guess they can do anything they want to you.
It's yeah.
That's like torture.
Yeah, it's basically
Yeah.
you get to live
Like an
the
actual torture. Yeah.
The Red Room.
I forget.
Is that what it is?
Nah,
Oh, not the red room, but that's
I
that's
forget.
porn, dog.
bro. Like they do some
Whoa.
crazy stuff
Yeah,
too. Like
they-
they
50 Shades.
they like shove rotten eggs in your
Have you
mouth.
still-
Like they
so-
tie you
Oh,
up
it's
and
like
they
an
put you.
actual torture
Yeah,
house.
and you basically sign your life away.
Why would
People,
anybody
it's
do that?
for a thrill, and like there's an actual like long wait list to get into
Yeah.
this house. And like though I've seen like le han sacado dientes a gente.
What
I
the
didn't see
fuck?
that part.
I
stopped after I saw the egg thing.
They'll like
Yeah, that's
they'll like waterboard you like you and like it's
yeah, I've
crazy.
seen that. Like
And it is here in California?
it's a traveling thing, so it's
Okay, now I kind of want to say I've seen it.
yeah.
Like waterboard you. They
Did you
keep
look
you in
into
a
it like a long
enclosed
time
place.
ago?
Well, I didn't look into it to go, but
No,
I
no, no,
looked
no, no.
into
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Manor
Yes.
The manner.
Manor.
Did we press record on that one? No, we didn't.
Oh.
Oh shit, that's your job, fool. You were on that one. Bitch.
That's the one right there.
God damn it.
It's okay. We
The
didn't talk that
conversation
much.
was so good.
God damn it,
We can
Jesus.
bring this back up.
Check us out.
House-
Torture House.
That is
McCamey
horrible.
Manor.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We were just looking in because we are 5 months away from Halloween.
Dude, ya estamos por llegar.
It's about there.
Verano
What are
ya
you
se
guys gonna
fue.
be? Do you know?
What are we gonna be?
Yeah.
We've literally never. Oh, we dressed up one year.
Yeah,
but we
dressed up-
never dress up because we never have anything to do.
No.
Hello. It's on.
You
Yes.
came to my house the last 3 years, you pieces of
Yeah,
shit.
but-
What do you mean
No,
you don't
but
have
But we
anything to do?
didn't. We didn't
didn't
dress
have,
up.
That ain't shit,
No.
apparently. Last time they get invited, babe.
No, I didn't mean
Cross
it
'em
like
off.
that. I meant like we don't dress up to go to your house. You know.
That's true.
Well,
I'm
it's all-
forced to
it's-
I
dress
guess you
up.
guys all do because that's true because you guys do dress
It's
up.
also Lily's birthday week, so I feel like there's always like some sort of plan that we miss or don't miss or.
Well, yeah. I mean, I always miss out on a lot of the plans because of Junior's birthday.
Oh, también.
Not miss out on the plans, but like I choose to go to that birthday party versus
Yeah.
like Halloween activities. But that's why like Halloween, I know a couple times like we'll go to your house Halloween day, but like the Halloween weekend we've also gone to
Yeah.
your house a couple times, but we're just like there, you know. I don't know. We should dress up this year or last year as not married.
The
couples.
last costume that we did was I was a trompo de adobada. And that was the taquero.
I wore a mustache and everything. Everybody thought I was a Costco worker. When Mario wasn't next to me, everybody thought that I worked at Costco because I was wearing a red mandil. And then once they would see us together, like, oh, that makes sense. And I think I wore this hat like backwards or something.
Sí.
¿Cuántos güeros?
So during the tour of the manor, employees may physically assault patrons, waterboard them, force them to eat and drink unknown substances, and have them bound and gagged, and engage in forms of physical and psychological torture.
I think I do remember this. Was this house like in the middle of nowhere, like in a farm or something?
It's because I think it's a traveling thing. It's not like, here every, like the haunted hotel.
Okay. Got it.
Participants may also be drugged during their experience. That's fucking wild.
Here's a Fenty pill.
And can you like tap out? Like I'm
yeah,
done?
you can tap
Yeah,
out
yeah.
whenever.
Okay.
Yeah, a volunteer guide testified that the 40-page waiver signed by participants listed such possible risk as having teeth extracted, being tattooed, and having fingernails removed.
Ow, imagine.
They're going to take away my messed up toenail.
They were like, not that one.
Yeah, bro, they're going to look at it like, ew, brother, what
Brother,
is that?
ew.
Brother, ew. Brother, ew.
It's in
Put his shoes back on.
it's in Somerton, Tennessee. So no, it's not.
Oh,
traveling,
it's not
yeah.
even here.
No.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Cali's too liberal.
I want to know if I know anybody that would be down to go
Let's
through
do
that.
it.
Fuck.
Let's do it, bro.
Fuck that! I would go and like just be there.
I feel I would talk too much for them.
Like,
¿Qué me
shut
está
the fuck
haciendo?
up.
¿Qué está haciendo?
They
Te
just
van a
gag
meter
you.
el huevo.
Ay,
The rotten egg. The
perros.
rotten
Te poner
egg.
a huevo.
No,
Oh wait, hold on.
Agárrate este huevo, mijo.
founded in San
Yeah. McCamey Manor is an American haunted house attraction in which survival horror style events are enacted. It is considered a pioneer of extreme haunted attractions, founded in San Diego by Russ McCamey.
Ahí estamos, vive con huevos.
Fuck that.
We're here for a good time, not a long time.
It was originally located on his property until it was moved to Tennessee in 2017.
Yeah, I remember that.
The
There was a
house
whole
We'll
scene.
take the camera. Yeah, come on.
There's like a documentary or something. I like
Oh, you
vividly
can watch
remember.
videos, like
so maybe
promo
I watched
videos.
the
The
video.
house operates year-round, offering visitors tours that can last up to 8 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, that I do remember that it's like a whole day thing.
Ooh, to participate, guests must sign a liability waiver that includes the inability to leave the experience without the staff's permission and being subjected to various forms of physical and psychological torture, including having bones broken, teeth removed without anesthesia, and being drugged.
Oh no, so they were on Netflix. I knew I watched something on it. There's something on it on Netflix. But it's funny, their reviews, they have 2 stars.
Yeah.
On Google out of 118 reviews. I wonder what people are saying.
I lost a
Great
tooth,
place.
dog.
I had so much fun. What the
0
fuck?
stars. I lost a toenail and a tooth.
This guy supposedly, or this girl supposedly won the $20,000. I guess
Oh,
you
because
win
they go
money.
through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know when that was, but
They
this,
also ripped out her old tooth.
oh, Wikipedia says
Imagine
Her
they take my
vocal
fake tooth.
cords.
Oh fuck.
She was finally quiet when they ripped out her vocal cords. They're gonna rip out your vocal cords, dude.
I'll be like, papi mi ñoño.
The house operates year round, and there is reportedly a wait list of over 24,000 people. Why?
These have to be fake reviews.
How much are the tickets?
The new.
Is it the same?
This
$20.
okay, this review says amazing place. I brought my 12-year-old sister with Down syndrome. She had the best time. There's no way this has to be fake.
No,
That's
fake
fake.
as fuck. No, it doesn't say. At least on the Wikipedia, it doesn't say. The newest. Yeah, so it does offer a prize of $20,000 for successful completion.
$20,000.
$20,000. McCamey deducts $500 from the prize for every failed challenge or use of profanity. Oh,
What?
you can't use profanity.
Oh, that I'd be fucked.
What?
Well, technically you can, but he deducts $500
Yeah.
from the prize. Oh fuck.
Ay, Dios mío. Ay, Dios mío.
Ay, Dios mío.
This guy put man. This place reminds me of my childhood. Wow,
Oh my god, fuck that. But anyways,
crazy times.
speaking of
Crazy.
hell on earth and crazy, I came across this a while back ago on TikTok, and I think it's pretty crazy, and it's pretty weird. And I don't know, I went down this weird ass rabbit hole, and now my algorithm thinks I'm a serial killer.
I believe it.
So I saw, or that people believe that pigs contain the souls of banished humans.
Banished humans.
Yeah. So there's a theory of like the hell on earth theory. So basically there is a Bible verse saying that like people who do bad. So there was like murderers and
Rapists.
and other demons and stuff like that, rapists. Because they supposedly mentioned demons too, where it was like hell was so bad that they begged Jesus to turn them into pigs, basically. So this whole theory just comes out of that, and which is why like in a lot of different religions, pigs, like eating pig is like frowned upon.
Your Siri is
Oh, shit.
recording everything you're saying.
Fuck you, Siri. Eating pigs is like frowned upon, and there's also a thing where like pigs can't look up to the sky, so basically they can't look up to heaven.
Is
That's
it
a
because
lie.
of their
No,
neck?
no, I looked it up. Yeah, so pigs can't look up.
But it's because of their neck. Like they don't have
Yeah, they
one.
don't have a neck.
But well, yeah, well
They're
that's
so
that.
chunky.
But that's what they're saying, that because they're evil people, or they're the souls of evil people. Well, then that was uno de los castigos es de que nunca pueden ver hacia el cielo. So they're just like they can just.
So we're not supposed to eat bacon?
No, you're not supposed to be eat
I
pigs
had a
at
bacon
all.
sandwich this morning.
Well, I mean, we
Straight bacon.
can, but
Straight
it's just
bacon?
Straight bacon.
God damn your arteries, bro.
Bro, it was like a thick piece.
With a monster on the side.
I went to... It was coffee this time.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. Oh, I love bacon.
But why they taste so good?
So okay, we'll
scary.
get into
Es que el pecado es
that. So one of the
rico.
first things is that like why it like why why
What is happening?
like why they think that is like if you look at a pig's eye, like it looks like a human eye,
I've seen those.
like
It
look at
looks
this
straight up like
it's straight up like Donald Trump eye
Oh,
right
that
there.
does look like Donald Trump.
even
Yeah.
the eyelashes and everything.
But like, so it's that the fact that they can't look up, the fact that like some of their organs are like you can have an organ
You can
transplant like
yeah.
straight out of a pig. So there's just like so many things that that like are
Coincide.
similar, right? And then Jesus, you said that like they must. Would you say they must taste good? Would you say right now?
They taste good.
Pigs?
What?
Oh yeah.
No,
you
why
said
they
it.
taste good.
Oh, why did they taste good? So Joe Metheny, he's a serial killer, and they interviewed like him and a bunch of other serial killers.
Oh, is
where-
it like a Hannibal?
yeah, like a Hannibal situation where they're
Cannibals.
cannibals. Yeah, thank you, Jesus. Where they interviewed them, and all the cannibals claimed that pork, that human flesh, tastes exactly like pork.
Let's test it out.
Yeah. Oh no, not yeah.
Who wants to go?
Oh, yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah. So a bunch of religions like ban you from like eating pig, or that it's just looked down upon.
Because
Well,
it's
there
like
are a
eating
lot
human.
of religions that
Yeah.
don't allow you to eat pig, right?
Yeah. Well,
That's scary. That's probably the scariest.
I know we're not even in October yet. I should have saved this
I know,
fact
seriously.
for October.
Talking about a lot of scary things today. That's probably the scariest.
But is it just
Conspiracy
demons
theory.
or any?
It's like so supposedly the further I got into TikTok, the scarier it got. So I kind of stopped at one point.
Yo me tengo que dormir,
Yeah,
pao.
but it was like back then it was like thieves or murderers,
Rapists, things like that.
yeah. So things that would like technically get you into hell. So it got so bad that they basically were begging to not go to hell. That just turned them into
So
pigs.
is this theory that like every single pig is that, or is there like a group of pigs?
I'm assuming it's every single pig.
So the people that keep
lot of
piglets or
pigs.
have demons in their house and shit like that.
The little mini
Little
pigs.
mini pigs.
Yeah, don't
Are
keep mini
those,
pigs.
like,
Those are the ones that did a little bit of wrong.
That's a little bit of
was
murder.
it that bad?
They just avoided taxes.
Tax fraud. So yeah.
Ew.
What
That's interesting because I know of you. I'm pretty sure everyone's heard that you reincarnate at something, right? Whether it be an animal, plant, or this and that. But maybe it could be that pigs specifically are for those kind of things.
Maybe.
If you
I
could
don't know.
reincarnate into an animal, what would it be? It has to be an animal.
Panda.
Hippo.
Oh,
Have you seen the videos of like hippos bullying
Bro, hippos are crazy.
alligators
They are
or crocodiles?
Yeah.
I forget
They're
which ones
crazy.
they live
There's-
next to.
they're
seen-
really dangerous.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm guessing you've seen that video of the alligator that ate the baby hippo, and then like all the other hippos.
Oh yeah, they just ganged up on them. Yeah.
I watched a voiceover. Oh my god.
You know what fucking voiceovers cracking me up is the ones of Snoop Dogg when he's explaining National Geographic.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
those are pretty
Look,
funny.
this meerkat dog. He's just hopping up all these bloods.
Yeah, those are funny.
So what's up, cut?
So, what'd you say? What animal did you say?
He said panda.
Panda.
Okay.
Did you see-
Well,
do you
talking
wanna talk
about
about that? Okay,
conspiracy
go for it, go
theories,
for it.
have you seen the conspiracy theory that pandas aren't real? And there's this guy on TikTok that like breaks it down, and he's like, "When have you ever seen a panda in the wild?"
Well, because they're endangered.
Well, yeah, so
but,
that's
like,
why he breaks
even
it down.
before, there's no pictures of pandas in the wild, and so he shoots out all the facts with like the dates and the whatever, right? And like the first picture of a panda ever is like with this girl in China, but his whole thing is that like the Chinese will do anything to like make money. So he says that the panda was made up to be like a form of entertainment. And then I don't know. I mean, so now they say that like, I mean, I don't think it's true, you know, but like there's this whole conspiracy on it, and like you can go down TikTok, like the TikTok rabbit hole, and like, I mean, because his whole thing is like, you're gonna tell me that all he has to eat is bamboo for his whole life, and like he can just live off of bamboo, like this giant ass
Or there
bear.
was another one where it was like, you're telling me in all these years of like China or ancient China civilization, not once was the panda like nominated as like a statue, or like they have like dragons.
Oh no, the birthday, like you know how
Oh,
we're all
yeah.
an animal, like the monkey and the dragon and stuff. That there's no panda, but like they
And you think of China, and it's like you think of a panda.
yeah, and like that goes back like years, right? So I mean, I don't know. I haven't done like a bunch of crazy research on it, but I kind of watched a few TikToks and I was like,
But how do you explain like the births like that happened in San Diego Zoo?
are they happening?
Because there was one big one that happened in our
But
lifetime.
it was behind closed doors.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe it's just
But they showed the
another.
panda baby.
Well, I mean, they could have like
Maybe it was a different type of bear.
maybe yeah.
No,
No, She's
just
trust me,
defending the pandas.
I know.
They're really
I-
specific how they act.
I
compared
have
to
these
other bears.
questions too. My thing, my biggest one is like, dude, no human in any like traje is gonna throw themselves off a cliff. Like pandas just like throw themselves.
They just
you
eat
know?
themselves, yeah.
And I'm like, nobody's actually gonna do that. Like they'd actually hurt themselves. But I don't know. I mean, this guy has this whole theory. I can bring it up for you and show it and like send it to you if you're interested in it.
Yeah, we saw it, and I was like, okay, that's actually kind of believable.
Yeah. Like he had me for a second,
Earth
but
is
then I was
flat.
like, nah.
I choose panda
You'd be a panda.
to answer your question.
I'd be a well taken care of house pet, like a
Like a-
Olivia.
You're gonna be a reptile or something.
Wow.
That's just if you want just a house pet, that's what she's gonna get. So like house pet,
Okay, sorry.
lizard.
A
bearded
well
dragon.
taken care of dog. House
Here's your
pet
roaches.
dog.
There you go.
Like
You
an
gotta
Olivia.
specify which country too, because if you're in house pet in Mexico,
You
not
get
gonna
it.
go.
No, but well taken care of. You could be a house pet in Mexico to like Hank's niece that
That's
has all
true.
these animals in TJ, and she loves her animals. Takes very good care of them.
But then they eat them.
I don't
Eventually.
think she eats
Yeah.
them, but
Yeah, I don't think she does, but Grandpa's a little questionable. Sorry, Grandpa. Don't come at me, bro. I don't know what I would be. I'm pretty sure I'd be like a bear.
solid.
Like a regular bear.
Like a regular
Which
bear.
color?
Like,
Brown,
like
black,
a brown bear.
grizzly.
Like
Grizzly bear?
but
Grizzly.
one of those lazy ones that you see on the side of the road and like the car passes by and he just squats and like
It's a
Like
brown
you'd
bear.
be Baloo.
waves.
Like you want to be a zoo bear.
Yeah. I want to be a well taken
Well
care
taken
of grizzly bear.
You're like the gif of the bear. That's
Sí,
just like,
ándale ese. Every time I send that, like I picture myself.
Like Madagascar.
Either that or like a majestic ass lion. But like an albino lion.
Well taken care of.
Albino.
oh, well, take
At the zoo?
Hank,
Like,
Was it
Uh-huh.
Elizabeth's tiger?
like Madagascar.
Yeah.
I thought for sure you were gonna say a bird for some reason.
You know what?
Was that your answer before?
That used to be my answer
Okay.
before, yeah, because I wanted to fly. But then I realized how many birds of prey there is,
Oh,
and
yeah.
every single time, like we always, what do we have here? Do we have falcons?
Hawks.
Hawks, falcons.
They're always fucking fighting the crows and the little birds.
Crows,
Nah, fuck that shit. Like I just,
finches, owls.
maybe a well taken care of bird.
A parrot.
A parrot.
A house parrot.
But don't leave them outside.
Okay, so what's your answer?
Either a bear or a
bear.
very majestic
A
lion,
bear. You have to stick to one. So I have this
like
thing right
brother
now
bear.
that, that we're getting married.
That's a grizzly bear.
everybody I'm on my
Yeah,
way.
that's a grizzly bear.
New friends and
Everything
new
that he
places
says,
to
like he's never like decisive. Like things
Oh, no.
always change. And my biggest fear is that we're gonna get called onto one of those
game shows.
and then they're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna give you 5 questions and you have to answer them about him, and he's gonna write down his answers, and like you have to have the right answers. And
I'm
like
gonna be
now that
hella
we're getting
spontaneous on that
married,
fact.
yeah. And so I was like, okay, like if anybody ever asks you, this is my hype song, which one's yours? And so now I know, a grizzly bear. You're
Grizzly
sticking
bear.
to the grizzly bear.
Today.
Today, yeah.
No.
But once I lose
You
this,
have to stick to that for the next 3 years at least.
after this 120-day challenge, I might be a fucking
Seagull.
yeah panther. I don't know,
Okay, we'll talk in 4 months.
fucking kangaroo. Have you seen those motherfuckers?
Check.
Scary.
Jack.
Kangaroos?
Yeah.
Kangaroo Jack. You ever see that movie?
Well, I always thought it's because his name was Jack.
I mean, I'm sure there's a double meaning to it.
Actually, I don't think I ever saw that movie.
No?
No.
Did you guys ever see Kangaroo Jack?
I think so, but I don't remember.
I actually will never forget that movie because the day that I watched the day that my mom took me to watch that movie, she fell down the stairs, and it was probably the most traumatic day of my childhood life.
How old
Because
were you?
we were home alone. I was little, probably like
en la
8.
casa. Yo pensé que en el AMC.
No.
Me too. I'm like,
At home.
Hi, Miguel.
Yeah, well, basically what happened, I actually, okay, super crazy. I don't know why I'm going to tell this story, but now I'm going to tell
mi
it.
mente.
No puedo pensar.
We had gone to the store and she bought me a doll, and I was sitting at the table playing with the doll, and like the table faced the door frame that went downstairs, and there was this little like metal plate right before going down the stairs, y como que se la atoró el zapato, and she flipped, like she rolled forward like multiple times until she hit the end, and like I vividly remember this day, and like I could still see
I
it.
don't mean to laugh at you, suegra, but
No, you are laughing. You see, this is the guy you love so much.
have you seen the video of the old lady falling? The fucking thing that they used to press for old people.
Oh, help me! I fell and I can't get
Yeah,
up.
¿cómo se llama?
Life alert?
Life alert. The lady falling down the stairs.
Okay, but she didn't fall like that. Like she actually like rolled,
Yeah.
like head, feet, and then she like hit the end of the wall, and I was like, "That's it." I never again in
an
my
orphan.
life.
It's just me and my doll.
I never played with that doll ever again.
Dang.
Like I
Like that.
never touched it.
Where was
yeah.
it?
And then we went to go watch Kangaroo Jack after we went to the hospital.
What doll was it?
I don't know, some purple doll. I really don't remember. I
Bad
remember.
Annabelle.
Hey, yo, I went to
The
go clean a
Chucky doll?
house the other day and they had one of those and
Oh,
I was
no.
freaking the fuck out.
That's scary. Don't bring that kind of energy here.
Looking
Yeah.
Pretty much. We're going on.
What's your animal?
Oh yeah, you didn't say your animal.
I said that the well
Yeah,
taken
she wants to
be a
care of
reptile.
Oh yeah, she
house
wants
dog.
to be a beater.
No, I
beater
want-
Bearded house
dragon.
dragon.
well taken care of house dog, like Ollie or something.
Jesus, the panda.
Panda. And if they don't exist, I guess I'll be a killer whale.
You have always really liked killer whales, huh?
Because they're both.
They're smart.
I do remember
Yeah.
you drawing them. I have this
Yeah.
vivid,
I always draw.
random core memory of you drawing.
I like killer whales first because I thought it was really cool, but then I saw how pandas live. Like, you know what? I like pandas more.
Do you just have a thing for black and white?
Could be yin and yang.
Hey,
Balance.
pandas are pretty cool.
Have you seen them yeet
They are
stuff?
protected, so
What, pandas
pretty
or killer
solid.
whales?
We're getting them back.
Pandas.
Do you guys see that?
yeah.
I remember when we.
That's why we went down that rabbit
yeah,
hole.
that's why we
'Cause I was
went
like,
down
oh, San Diego's.
I remember when we
having pandas back
talked
again.
about on one of the episodes that they're taking them away now.
Because we thought we were gonna get bombed.
Yeah.
That's
Now they're
true.
bringing them back.
Why are they? bringing
Oh
them
yeah, because China owns all the pandas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
They
it
just
was like
let
a.
us borrow
It was
them.
like a
Yeah,
peace
the
treaty.
fuck?
Yeah. So they had taken them away, and there was like this whole controversy, or like another.
What if
fucking
they
rabbit
said,
hole.
nah, you can't have it back?
I think they just decided to give it back.
That's like full on war.
Unless they're
no?
giving us the
It's like a
defective ones.
declaration of war.
Declaration of war, we don't give back the
Yeah,
panda.
it's just
Yeah, I
China
don't
versus
know how
the
that
San Diego
works.
Zoo.
I feel like that day's gonna be packed if you try to go that day.
That
For
they
the
come
panda?
back. Yeah, that used to be my favorite animal.
panda
to visit
enclosure.
at the zoo.
I hated it because it was right at the fucking bottom. So like I knew I had to like travel.
You have to walk down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it also had a really long line all the time, but I still liked going.
I haven't been in a while. I want to go back.
Wait until the pandas are back.
A couple, like a month later, probably.
Yeah.
Wait, did Raul
Yeah.
say his animal?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hippo.
hippo.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that's right.
They're sick. They're on land, water.
Moto likes you.
And
They're
they have this like
aggressive.
automatic like switch when
Then
they're
they do
underwater.
that little flick with the ears.
Oh yeah, they do.
But then
do
when
that.
they're underwater, they had like this automatic thing where they just automatically float up when they need air, and they just come back down like an elevator.
They're pretty cool.
But they're scary.
Do they have predators?
They are the predators.
Yeah.
But do they have natural predators? That sounds really.
I know, like,
stupid,
they
but,
could probably.
like what hunts
I
them?
saw a video of them getting hunted by lions. But
By
it takes like a
lions?
gang of them, and
'Cause
once
it's,
they
like,
get to water,
super
that's it.
thick.
Though.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like they run pretty fast.
Yeah.
Según yo, no?
Nile crocodiles, lions, and spotted hyenas are known to prey on young hippos.
Yeah, young hippos,
yeah.
but
Beyond these, adult hippos are not usually preyed upon by other animals due to their aggression and size.
Except humans.
I think even that, like, they're pretty aggressive. They're aggressive
Yeah.
animals, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Oh my
scary.
god, but humans actually do hunt them.
Yeah. I mean, humans
really
hunt
wish
everything.
I would
Poachers.
not have clicked on that. I didn't. No, I'm sad.
They make a mean wallet.
I used to know this guy in TJ that would make some like boots out of like
Hippos?
exotic.
Exotic
Oh, you
animals.
could if you wanted one.
yeah.
And he would always ask me. I was like, "Oh, lo que quieras, mijo, me lo encargas." Should have taken advantage of it. Some
No.
sick ass boots.
At a pig.
Anyways,
leather.
start wrapping things up.
Yes, unless anybody else has anything to add.
That's it. Hippo
That's
man
it.
out.
Hippo.
Hippo man. Panda man out.
Any Padres news?
They suck. I love them though.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Right now they're doing good. By the time you're listening to this came out today. They had 2 games. Won, lost one, but they played really good. Right now they're at 500, meaning that their records level. I think 24-24.
Okay.
Not bad, but they should be doing better. Jesus, take it away.
Jeez quote. There is no influence like the influence of habit.
Or the influencers on TikTok?
Like you just come up with.
Yeah.
Fix your habits, guys.
Fix your
That'll
habits.
fix a lot of things in your life.
And 120 days after
21 days.
20. What?
It's 21 days now.
120.
form
Change a
a
habit, yeah.
Yeah. But no, I have a challenge of 120 days. Hella habits are going to be broken.
You think if you get someone addicted to meth, you think they can get away from it in 21 days?
No.
Lock them in the room. Feed
Yeah,
them.
but I think-
withdrawals though, like that's
Feed 'em,
Yeah.
drink 'em.
wild.
But it's like rehab. You go to rehab, then you come out and you
I feel
do
like it
again.
feels like getting off coffee. That shit's hard.
Getting off coffee is
It's
really
hard.
hard.
It's
For like the
addictive.
longest time.
Off caffeine, period.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like, well, yeah, caffeine, but like there's something about drinking coffee. I know you're not a huge coffee drinker, but there's something about that like the consistency or like I don't know the fullness of coffee because I've tried like I thought it was just like a caffeine addiction and I've tried drinking like teas or yerba mate, tried energy drinks, but it
And
just
it still gives you that headache.
Yeah, and I always gravitates towards coming back to getting a coffee.
Yeah, coffee's addicting for sure. It's
We're
the
so
legal
good.
drug.
What?
It's so good.
We need to do the cheese thing.
Yeah, you said
No,
you were
we're
gonna bring
heck.
cheese
hoe.
for
But
our
it's with hot
coffee.
chocolate, not coffee.
Well, yeah,
Both.
but we still gotta do it.
We'll do it.
Did you do it yet?
No, I haven't done it yet. I'm waiting for you guys. I haven't
We're
done
waiting
it.
on you.
We're waiting on you to get the cheese.
I meant that I'm waiting to do it with you guys.
Oh,
Okay. Next episode we record.
Next, because this.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, next
Next.
Yeah,
talk.
next,
then.
yeah.
You guys don't know why though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, I'm gonna slip right
Dun,
now.
dun, dun, dun.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Martes con Huevos. We hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure to like, subscribe, comment. What did we say in the beginning?
Vive con
No,
huevos.
but
It's the number one podcast in the world. I mean, in the U.S., San Diego.
in San Diego. God damn, Jesus, we copyrighted.
Jesus.
Never gonna get invited to that podcast. Fuck. No, to send in. What are we talking about in the beginning?
Oh, send in your crazy
cop stories.
cop
Oh, yeah, your
stories.
cop
How many
stories.
tickets you have?
Are you down to go to the manor with us?
And yeah, if you're down to go to the manor.
Nah, Vive con
Vive
Huevos.
con huevos moment,
Anyway,
guys.
shout out Crafts by
only
Bree.
8
Thank you
hours,
so
babe.
much for the fuck that. I'd rather work for my old boss. Shout out to Crafts by Bree for the beautiful cups. Again, thank you, compadre.
Thank you.
Even though
Thank
he's
Comadre.
mad at me. And
Oh,
comadre.
Oh, it's for me, bitch.
Yeah.
No, but thank you to the
Brianna?
owner, which is
Oh,
the
yeah.
comadre.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she's your comadre?
No, just
I think he's just saying
calling
like
her a
comadre.
Shut the fuck up.
But anyways, guys, como siempre, live your best life, fight your fears. At the end of the day, the only thing that you regret are the things that you did not do, except for going to that manor because we're not doing that shit. But anyways, guys, we love you. Out of here. Peace.
Bye.
double thanks.
Later.